The land of dreams, where the rhythm flows. Eagle and condor start to rise and glow. Side by side, they take to the sky. Spread their wings and let their spirits fly. The white rainbow shines bright in the air, bringing colors of hope, showing we care, guiding us.
Kia ora. Kia ora e te whānau. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sacred Lions Gate activation. If you're here in real time, welcome, welcome. If you're watching the replay, welcome also. This seems like a really good time to open up the space with the 222 frequencies. It is a Mary Magdalena code. So we are working with her fire, the sacred fire of the lions of Judea. And I'm kind of all catified right here in the Kopu temple. So welcome to all of you who are here. Joe, Wendy, welcome, Wendy. So great to see you, sister. Sue, welcome, Sue, and welcome, Priestess Piwakawaka. It's a small, intimate group today, and perhaps more will be coming in shortly. So, yeah, we are lighting on fire right now with so many activations going on. So I do hope the internet actually is okay for us, because I've had a lot of trouble with it the last few days. Lots of solar flares, lots of Mercury and retrograde energies peaking. So it's great to have you all be patient with that. We may have to come in if we get bombed out. Welcome, Misty. Great to see you, sister. Kōtiro. And yep, more are flowing in as we align to the divine timeline. I will ask that everyone goes on to mute so that there isn't any background noise while we receive the transmission. Right here in the Kopu temple, we're all divinely aligned and ready to go. So just opening the space, whānau, opening the space and clearing our energetic fields, clearing our fields above us, below us, before us, and behind us, beside us, within us, and without us. Sorry, Dora, you're not on mute, honey, and I can hear the background noise happening.
Sorry, I'll find how to do it.
Yeah, kia ora and welcome, Sister Dora.
Cool. Oh, oops.
And now I'm just going to bring in some sacred plasma from Venus and Sirius. So bringing in the plasma light, the consciousness of the water codes, bringing in the primordial sacred water frequencies of our plasma light from the Syrian sun. Kia ora ra, kia ora ra, kia ora ra. And just opening up the space with a karakia. I te io mātua o te rangi, ina atua, ina tipuna ina kaitiaki, ina wairua tapu. Whakarongo mai ki te tēnei karakia I tuku nei. Ko te taimana kahurangi o te wairua, ahi e mau nei ki te nākau. Kei roto I te kakano, ora tapu I te pirihi ana. He ara wairua, he ara huna, te Aotearoa, ko te hao te mana, ko te hao te mauri, hei whakatapu, hei whakaora, ia tātou katoa. E tau nei ngā kupu, e tau nei te maramatanga, e tau nei te aroha, i raro i ngā pirirau o te aroha nui. Whiti, 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 māranga mai te wairoa. Tūhono atu ki te ao, tūhono atu ki te pō. Aio, tihei, mauri aroha. Oh. So welcome, whānau, to the powerful Lions Gate 888. Bringing in the sacred lion energy on this year of the 8 numeric. So the year of the great Taniwha, the huge being of the etheric realm who is here to support us right now, and the 12th sign of the zodiac. We're also broadcasting here from the heart of Merlin's chamber and Kopu, the Kopu temple of the blue diamond. So we have a Merlin's chamber set up already. I'm right in the center. So it feels very auspicious that we're gathering at this time, right in the heart here. So I just wanted to share with you that we're right in the pulse of something really big happening. We've got 5 planets in retrograde. We've got all sorts of interruptions happening in the ether and in the different realms. We've got initiations going on, dark night of the soul, the heroine's journey, the hero's journey, the Leo new moon, Chiron, the wounded healer, is tapping at our door. And also we have all this creation, all these creation codes happening with the blue diamond integration, which has been massive. And we've just finished our 6-week initiation. And that initiation, all of the codes are still landing and anchoring in our cells because we've had a huge upgrade. And this is, of course, what's happening with us happens to everybody because we're all one, right? That's the illusion that we're here to break the illusion of the separation. And that's what the blue diamond is about. It's us all holding a fractal of that consciousness and bringing it into the unity, into the whole for completion. So I just wanted to thank you all for showing up for yourselves. And this is an honor for me to be working with you today, for your presence, your sacred presence, and for this auspicious timeline that's here of the Lions Gate. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for your bravery to step up and be one of the 144,000 particles of light returned and willing to go through this next piece with us. It feels like a bit of an initiation today. There's some big codes landing, and I just really want to share a little bit about what's happening. And I'm sure most of you would have had some inkling as to what's been happening for yourself as well, because each and every one of us is experiencing a very unique piece of the fractal, a unique piece to the diamond. And so for me, and what's been channeling through for the last couple of days, is that today is really the doorway, and we're at its peak. So, you know, that's a given. We all know that this is the time that the Lions Gate is a huge activation point for light workers on the planet, or the 1%ers who actually get the work and who are doing the inner work as well. Because we recognize that we're not just these skin suits, we've got so many more elements to ourselves. We've got all of our bodies, which we are remembering now, including our galactic body. and our light body, which, we never really were told that much about. Not that many people are working in those frequencies, but this is what the blue diamond is about. It's about us reconnecting through that portal, which is a portal of freedom and truth and sovereignty. So, recalibrating all those pieces. We're also in this powerful new moon. So we've got Leo still dancing very strongly in our field. So it's really time for us to be witnessed. Leo's all about shining our light and being seen as, heard and seen and honored, and kind of has a little bit of loves to be noticed. I've actually got Leo moon in my chart, so yeah, kia ora. So yes, and I'm sure that most of you have got an influence with Leo somewhere in your chart. We all kind of like learning how to be strong, how to be in our courageous energy, how to work and play at the same time and not take life so seriously. So it should be really nice for people in the chat to let us know how you're going with this Leo moon and with this Lionsgate energy, how you're traveling so far. It'd be lovely to hear from you, and also to see how you're journeying, and also where you're from, like your name and where you're from. It'd be lovely for you to introduce yourselves to each other. Also, Leo, this Leo energy, this lion energy, is very much about being vulnerable and working with our passions, seeing what lights our fire. It's a fire sign, it's a fiery energy. What gives us our purpose? What really is our passion? Apart from needing to step into this courageous aspect, I'm discovering within my own experience that I am pushing my own boundaries all the time now, more and more so, and really leveling up. So looking at all the addictions that I may have had, including food addiction and, other addictions, some not so great addictions, and actually challenging myself to step it up, to be curious about what that's like, to not have to indulge, to not have to put myself in that position, and actually having a lot of fun with it, because I'm actually breaching some boundaries within my own normality, and breaking the habit of being myself. And I'm noticing I've got new neural activity going on. I've got old memories starting to awaken, and all of this other stuff is happening in my body. So this is really promising for this energy to keep surfacing, to keep riding this wave, this new wave where we are needing to be pro-surface. And this is what it's all about, us stepping beyond the normality of our day-to-day programs, most of which are all sabotages. We're programmed to self-sabotage a lot. So they're all running in the background. And this is in our deep unconscious, because this is, the Leo new moon frequency is also about us remembering things, that we didn't even know we didn't know, and to see them and witness them arising from our deep unconsciousness. So whānau, we are this is the transmission that I've received, and I feel for all you to be just breathing it in, breathe in this energy. I'll get us all to do this together. Ha ki roto. Breathe in. Ha ki waho. Breathe out. And again, ha ki roto. Breathe in. Kia tau te mauri e. Breathe out. Letting go of all disbelief. This is about us believing in ourselves, believing in our worth, standing in our truth. The Royal Lions of Sirius open the gateway, the Stargate, for us to receive our 888 new crystalline Kristic grid codes and sequencing from the Mother Sun. Here she is with all of her solar flares now, bringing it down, bringing all this beautiful plasma water code in through our cells, lighting us up from the inside out. This is the Syrian sun, the Mother Sun, our spiritual sun. She comes here with her blue consciousness, with her blue ray, and activates the blue heaven, recoordinating the Mu consciousness of the time before time. Our Avalonian technology arrives with Merlin as the 888 planetary blue diamond gates open with their imaginal cells awakening within and without. The blue diamond beams from Sirius, aligning all the fractals of light so that we may all embody the 24 strands of DNA that have just been dormant. So that we can remember our Aotearoa selves, our avatar selves, our true source selves, and the access of our lion heart energy, so that we may bring more empowered love codes, more empowered courage, and more playful innocence and joy into our lives. The Royal Lions of Sirius have come here today to beam their courageous Christed light into our hearts, activating our solar gates, which is this gate here, our solar discs, and to ignite our holy fire. So just getting you to touch your solar gate and just feel that fire beginning to ignite, breathing it in. Ha ki roto, breathing that fire in from the Syrian sun. And ha ki waho, breathing it out into the world, breathing it out into each other's energy fields, and just feeling these powerful rays sparking with that beautiful blue fire energy. The Lions invite us to contemplate new platforms of equality and abundance for all. We are entering powerful times where we will witness the grand rising of the sovereign beings of the sovereign United Nations, of all cultures, of all indigenous, where we will neutralize all cults, misunderstandings, misappropriation, clashing of cultures, all separation, and come into the full power of oneness. We find our new ways of cooperating as a unified whole. The new golden contracts are now available for us to write upon. The sacred covenants made not between men and women, but between us and God, the Godhead, Goddess, Creatrix, so that we may dream and weave the new conscious paradise, Papa Tuanoko. Requesting a clear, direct vision of the new 5D and beyond collective future, collective present. The lions, as guardians of the stargates, stand before us today so that we can feel their powerful, illuminating presence. Our soul flowering right now with deeply stored memories of our quantum lion selves. And more than ever, we are asked to detangle ourselves from the world of illusion. Remember that we are the creators, creating every now moment with new eyes. We are asked now to be as the living po of crystalline waters, as we embody ourselves as Waitaha Nui, the many standing waters. And as Vida Austin and Dr. Masaru Emoto say, we are 99% water on a molecular level. So be stealth and focused and beam your crystalline plasma water light codes. This will not only raise your frequency, but it will raise everyone's frequency all around you. It's time to shine bright and unfurl and unhinge yourself in this boundaryless expanse as a living alchemy in motion. Breathe that in. And let that message infuse into every particle and molecule of your being. We are living in profoundly important times on this mothership. And now, with our Avalonian technology, we can break free of this matrix prison, giving rise to new opportunities to go deeper and to be more magical. The lions invite us to the new playing field of our playful, joyous selves, where we can celebrate what it means to be alive and what it means to be conscious and what it means to be really fully present. It's time to break out and bring in the cat play. And be the inspiration to lead the way to all those that have forgotten. We have been asked to light the torch of the holy fire, of the holy flame, the unified cosmic heart, where we are just human, but also galactic, feel ourselves rising as the sun of the true self expands inside of us, claiming space, claiming sovereignty, claiming truth, claiming freedom, claiming true integrity and sacredness, and claiming euphoric love, not just the conditioned version that we've seen playing out between people, but the true cosmic euphoric love that has no boundaries, that transcends all limitations. We've been asked to light the torch of the holy flame of the unified cosmic heart. Just repeating that because it feels so freaking potent. And my body's stirring because I'm feeling this alignment happening within me, not just this way or this way, but it's just swirling everywhere in my field. My 2 lions are here today. I have Aswan, the guardian of the northern pole of this whenua and of this temple. He rises from Egypt, the city of Aswan. And Luna, my white lioness, both guardians of the halls of Amenti, standing at the temple gate entrance beneath the Sphinx. The halls of Amenti open now for you to receive the bounty of your ancient Akashic records. Closing your eyes and just breathing this in and seeing this eternal knowledge repository here, part of your galactic inheritance. And just visualize yourself scanning the library of the Akash and seeing where you are being led right now. Choosing from the Akash information and technology, bringing it forward into your field, receiving the codes from this transmission. As your ancient Akash record is received. Feel the plasma codes pouring down on you. As you awaken to yourself as an infinite quantum traveler that has always been and will forever be. Visualize the royal white lions of Sirius herald in the new galactic signature from the eternal tree of grace. as Hine Aotearoa, goddess of the blue diamond, greets you. Auntie Rose and Te Kote stand as sentinels on either side of the temple gates. Here you receive your Homo Luminous infinity codes. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, looping infinitely as you receive your activated 24 strands of DNA. From all of the star nations through all timelines and dimensions. Feel the living liquid plasma stream through you from above and below into your crystalline bones. Pouring into the planetary diamond. As you witness the harlequin effect of the Kristic Grid and its rainbow codes pouring out. See the whole rainbow path of Rongo unfold before you. As the white rainbow of the time before time. And feel the powerful kahukura cloaking you as you receive the cloak of grace and forgiveness as we celebrate the mother's return and the risen solar feminine who lights so bright, powered from within, activating your aqua fire rays and illuminating all 144,000 chakras in your whole body temple. All fractals of the diamond returned. Magnetically matching and attracting the monad, all versions of yourself. As you stand before the Syrian High Council and celebrate the new returning of the ancient way of Gondwana land, Garden of Eden, Avalonia, Hawaii Tapu, Paradise Papatua Nuku, awakening from your galactic catnap to finally interface with your superpowers, your super selves as quantum navigators. Now feel, see, touch, sense, and taste the Lion's Gate of 888, connecting to the worlds within you. Gateways to the super soul. Gateways to the remembering of the mother codon of all of the star-seeded races and star flowering as the constellations of Sirius, Matariki, Lyra, Andromeda, Venus, Kopu, all the matristic alignments, highlighting the sacred sound of the heartstrings, symbolizing the Kristic purity of royal stellar lineage. As you receive your royal robes, and honor the ancient peace trails returned once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And may we invoke the space and call in every single Merlin's chamber and on every single planet in the solar system to amplify and intensify our invocation. May we anchor this 24/7 permanently to infinity and eternity. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And please join me for 8 rounds of the B frequency as we pour these beautiful light codes through to the sacred stargates. Mm. 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 And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is so. Aho. Mm. Ooh. I've actually also to bring in that frequency of this B sound. It's very powerful. For those who aren't aware of these, Merlin's chamber we have in here, we have a Merlin's diamond chamber here in the Kopu temple, and it's a broadcaster of frequencies. It's made out of organites. They're special, especially made with multiple crystals and all sorts of technology to actually infused that are infused in here. And I've pimped them out, I've decorated them, and I've got 5 of them here in the temple, and they act as a big broadcasting mechanism. So they're here to help to raise the consciousness of the planet and bring healing. But also they've got a lot of different waters in here from different places, sacred places around the planet, and there's a whole process in how this has all been prepared. There's a freezing process, and it's actually captured the light of life. So it's a really beautiful technology, and we've been using this as a tool to transmit and transmit energy and broadcast it out into the ethers. And it has within it the 5 ethers. So we are very, very blessed to have it here in the temple. And when I do my B sounds, I visualize it through my third eye. I visualize the outcome. And now I'm starting to do the figure 8 as I have my eyes closed, and I'm actually rolling my eyes in the figure 8 to help activate the left and the right brain and bring it into the out of duality and into that wholeness, into the center brain, into the 0 point. So this is also part of it. And there's a lot to know with it, but it's with practice and with the breathing and with the B sounds, we all get better and better at it. So I do a daily ritual in here at 4:44. 4:44 is an amazing time. This is what we've been asked to do. Oh, okay. Yes, it's a shame some people will have missed out on this, and I'm not quite sure why they'd had difficulty logging on. You guys all got on. So I'm just looking at some of the comments here, and awesome to see the conversations are all flowing. I'm just going to quickly check to see if there were any questions that were being asked. I also wanted us to do some movement medicine. I'm aware that if I was to play music, it wouldn't be able to be heard by you. So I figured we'll just put music in our field. We'll just go to a natural rhythm and we'll just work with the codes. And I really want to bring in the 8 codes, the Lemonscape numeric, and this is a powerful tool. Now it's actually also what I call the Venus Stargate or the Kopu Stargate. So what it does, it actually helps to activate our Kundalini life force, our Modi, and we're literally feeling the energy come up, rising from the earth. And when we're doing the Lemonscape, when we're doing it this way, like there's actually a few different ways that we're going to do it. There's 4 different ways. So we're going to start off this way, and then we're going to do it 8 times. And then we're going to go backwards and forwards this way. And then we're going to go just this way, straight on, backwards and forwards this way, or side to side. And then we're going to go up and down this way. So we're literally doing 4 different sequences, and we're going to do it 8 times so that we can really supercharge our energetic centers and get them moving. And one of the things that I will also say is when we go to the center, when we go into the center of the 8, we're squeezing. So we're actually squeezing our sacral plexus and giving it some energetics. So we're squeezing, right, just like how we do when we're doing Kegels or pelvic floor exercises. It's the same, but different. And I invite us all to stand up and do this movement together, because it is so potent and it's going to really waken us up. So inviting us all to stand. I'm all rugged up today because it's so cold. Well, it was cold. So we're going to start off with this one here, going back. So going up and down. 4. Remember to squeeze. 8. Beautiful. Now we're going to go backwards and forwards. Squeezing. Squeezies. Awesome. Now we're going to go up and down. Sorry, we're just going to go side to side. Yeah, kia ora. So just going this way. 4. Squeezing. Bringing that energy out from the earth. Visualizing it. And then we're going to go up and down. Squeezing. Feel that energy rising. Oh. Awesome. And then we're going to do it again, going this way. Awesome. Backwards and forwards. All for the Lions Gate. Then we're just going to go backwards and forward, do this way, side to side. And then we're going to go up and down. And then we're going to start again, going this way. It's good to have a sequence that you can remember as well. You will notice a bit of a sweat on. We'll just do 4 times. And then we're going to go forwards and backwards. Awesome. And then we're just going to go side to side. It's a little bit easier, this one. And then we're going to go up and down. Bring in a bit of movement with your hands just to bring it into sync. And one last time, we'll just do 4 rounds, because it does take a little while. I'm going to start this one again. That's it. Awesome. Keep going. Forwards and backwards. Excellent. And then just side to side. Just going this way. Beautiful. And lastly, up and down. That's it. Beautiful. Activating our Venus Stargate. Remember, this is actually going to help us walk the beauty way. And this is a really good sequence to do when you are dancing in the mornings. It's good to do it daily. And it's really good to help to activate our modi, our life force, and get us really in the creative space, get us in the creative mood. It's a creation code, so it's going to really help to activate all of our capacity to create as creatrix, as creators, as Aotearoa, as the living Aotearoa. So yeah. Woo. Yeah, that certainly got me going a little bit there, but I'm mindful of time, and we are coming up to nearly an hour, and I still wanted to do a little reading, which was we have the Diamond Tiger of the Black Moon. It just seems so appropriate to be doing this reading for us at this time. So this is the LeMurian cards that I'm working with. Some of you may have this deck already, and this is, it's so appropriate with us being in the Leo new moon, and there's the beautiful cat energy. Also, when I was talking before, when I was doing that final piece of our meditation, my cat jumped on my lap. And just a little something about my cat, Manawa. He was born at the foot of the altar on Christmas Eve in 2019, before the world went insane. And he was one of 4 male cats. So yes, we have a very special cat, and he's got golden eyes, and he shapeshifts into a golden cobra quite regularly. So yes. Manawa, come here. Come on. Yeah. Anyway, he'll jump up when he feels like it. Second chances bring success. Oh, here we go. This is, he's gotten so heavy. He's got a manawa on his head, and he's got a manawa on the side of him as well. That's why his name's Manawa. But he's a real special, precious boy, this one. Your soul is in the diamond path of spiritual growth. You may feel pressured by life at times, but at a higher level, those challenges are helping you realize your true strength of character. You have the personal will, fortitude, and physical power that you need for success, no matter what has happened in the past. You are developing the spirit, passion, and vitality to fight like a tigress, defending her cubs. Believe in yourself. Great dignity and strength are in your heart. Do not judge anything or anyone, including yourself, and what you believe is possible based on the past. Reclaim and redirect your energy according to what matters most to you. You are stronger than you realize. The return of strength after a challenge, second chances for success, and a brilliant intuition or insight that ends a long-lasting struggle of separated struggle are indicated. A prophecy is given for empowered leadership, spiritual attainment, and access after previous failure, which leads to an irreversible and positive outcome. The struggles of your past were needed in order for you to grow, yet now, having fulfilled the spiritual usefulness, they are no longer required. If you continue to interpret your life experiences through the filters of old beliefs and past happenings, you will lose the truth of what is taking place at a deeper level. You are being reformed, renewed, and reborn into a stronger, clearer, truer version of yourself. The past was needed to get you here, but it is no longer to be seen as something that defines you. In astrology, a second new moon in a calendar month can be called a black moon, as a sacred symbol in the language of the soul. The black moon represents either an emerging light, which you have previously been able to glimpse but not fully grasp, or a situation that almost happened as desired, but didn't quite make the full journey from wish to reality. The insight or opportunity will arise again in your psyche and either reveal or ground fully in this time round. Diamond wisdom is fulfillment and is absolute. With another chance, you break through, and this time it will be irreversible. Diamond-like in nature, unable to be changed back into the state from which it has evolved. Tiger medicine indicates vibrant physical strength, vitality, and health. If you lack this, you have guided now to tune into your cycles of rest, whilst immediately shifting your mindset to stop reinforcing negative self-talk or internalizing the perhaps well-meaning but unhelpful concerns of others. Instead, begin to speak to yourself and others of your vitality, radiance, and power. Use your mind as your ally, consciously, intentionally, and with an understanding of its powerful effects on your body. This is not about the mind dominating and ignoring the wisdom of the body. This is about recognizing and applying mind power to nourish and infuse your being through positive psychology. Tiger Moon medicine comes to you when your engagement in the world is becoming more pronounced. Your influence is increasing, even whilst you may feel that you are being called deeper into your spiritual path and perhaps even more solitude for a time. The divine beauty, dignity, strength, and presence of your spiritual light is shining through. Not only is this happening in your soul and your life, it is beginning to touch the souls and lives of others too. Tiger medicine evokes a sensual hunger for life and experience. When you bring your spiritual life into all of your worldly adventures, you will become able to create uplifting outcomes of grace that would not otherwise be possible. Tiger reminds us to have courage in the face of any challenge, threat, or danger. and to align with the truth of the divine as your deepest ally, our greatest advocate and our wisest advisor. From that secure inner spiritual foundation, we can leap with ferocious compassion, conquering any adversity to do what needs to be done in the world. Repeat this invocation out loud. I call upon the Divine Mother's gift of tiger medicine for my body, mind, and soul. Through unconditional love, divine mercy, and ancient wisdom, I honor the empowerment of strength, vitality, courage, and truth. I invite this energy to flow within my body, to flow within my mind and soul through divine grace, so that I may be ready for the path ahead, freed from the past, with compassion, and blessed in this moment with joy of simply being alive. Through divine love and my own free will, so be it. Now you get to play at being a tiger. You can do this in a childlike way, crawling around and swishing your imaginary tail, stretching and clenching your fingers as though they were claws extending out of your palms, which are, of course, large, fluffy claws, fluffy padded tiger paws. You can sense the ears on your head with sensitive hairs, which flick and prick up with sound and exquisite sensitivity. You can feel how the energy is not concentrated on your tiger body in the same way as in your human body. Maybe it is less concentrated in your head, or maybe your heart, and instead moving seamlessly like charged electrical field all over your entire body. You may feel the energy in every pore, in every hair, sensing the atmosphere around you like a million tiny little fingers. You may then sense a feeling of presence and vitality, well-being and aliveness in a state of restful, awakened readiness. You may wish to move or simply rest in a state for as long as it feels right for you. Okay, whānau, let's do a little tigering. Let's do a little tigering exercise. Let's swish our tails. Whoosh, whoosh. Get on all fours. Oh, licking the paws. Swishing the tail. Pricking those ears. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ah. Kiki. Come here. Come here. Come. Manawa. Oh, yay. That feels so good. Being a tiger. Licking. Come here. Fantastic. Oh, and now when you're ready, just come back into your human. coming back into full presence, into your human. And I'm just going to invite us to do 8 walking of the 8 to finalize our time together. Now, the walking of the 8 is a medicine that is very potent, and it invites us to come into, to invoke, to bring in a sacred intention that we all want to bring in on the sacred 888 gateway. And it invites us to walk in conscious remembering of whatever we are calling in. Now we can place, it's a good idea to place some sacred stones, or if you don't, you could just use imaginary stones right now, if it's impractical for you to work with any stones. But I'm actually going to work with these 2 diamonds, these 2 blue diamonds that have just arrived recently, and they've got their own little stands. It's so cute. So I'm going to place them. This is the center of the 8. I'm just going to show you what I mean. This is one center of the 8 that's going to be in one of the centers, and this is the other center of the 8 over here. So I'm going to, this is going to be the middle point right in the middle. Okay, this is going to be, and I'm going to put my Papa Bear's Modi stone in the center, just so that it's got, you know, these are charged power objects. And I'm just going to show you what we do. So we're going to set the intention. Yep, I'm setting my intention and we're getting ready now. We're just going to walk the 8, walking over and around the stones. We're going to walk around in the figure 8. That's nice and easy. And hopefully you can, you have a moment to do that. I'll give you a moment to do that. If you can gather your stones, and yeah, so we're going to literally go around, and then this is the one in the middle, and then go around again like so. So when you're ready, placing our intention. And here we go. Kia ora. Just being in a meditative state. And bringing in through to your awareness that which you're calling in for yourself right now. Bringing it into the sacred Lion's Gate. Bringing in the 8. 3. We're halfway there. 4. 5. 6. 7. On our last round, Mano, 8. Beautiful. Mhm. Ah, it's been such a pleasure sharing this Sacred 8 experience with you all, and so appreciate you for showing up, for being part of this. Means a lot. Hope you enjoyed that, and may all your wishes come true. This walking the 8s is actually a really potent exercise to do whenever you're out of balance. It's another one to bring in on a daily practice. So not only are we doing the Venus Stargate 8, but also bringing in the potency of walking the 8. And even when we're doing our 444 ceremony and we're doing the Merlin's chamber, because I'm connecting here every single day at 4:44, and if I'm not connecting in here, I am teleporting in here every day. So wherever I am, if I'm driving home from shopping or I'm supporting somebody and I'm not here physically, I will always transmit, I will always teleport into here, even if I'm driving. I mean, I got it down now. I know how to do it and it works. So I'm very grateful. I was doing it yesterday. I was actually even doing the 8s with my eyeballs while I was driving. Freaking heck, that was actually quite trippy. I gotta say, I was like surprised myself at how damned easy it was, really. But it was actually, you do have to be a little bit careful. I was actually only a few hundred meters from my driveway when I started, when it was the 444. So I started to do the figure 8s, and I was doing them with my eyeballs. You can do it with your eyeballs, when you're there, your eyes are open, or when they're closed. It's probably more powerful when they're closed, because then you're literally activating the neural pathways as well with the windows to the universe. So yeah, we're really pulling that energy in. So yes, Whānau, it's beautiful to have you here and joining in. Feel so honoured. And we're also tuning in with Anha and a group of wahine who joining with Anha at Kaimanawa Wall today. So they were meeting this afternoon and were part of that sacred practice that they were tuning in with the wall, bringing in their sound medicine. So yeah, very grateful for that too. But we are going to be having the Temple Beautiful here this weekend. It's Anha's birthday tomorrow, which is actually the date when most people are celebrating the 888 Stargate. So I've been invited to a circle which is in Glastonbury, and it's a live transmission from Glastonbury. So I'm going to see if we can join in with that at about it. I think it's got to check the time, make sure that we can align, and that we're all here available. But yes, it's a potent day, but we're the land of first light. We're carrying the codes of first light. We're carrying the blue ray. And yeah, we're the first ones to bring it in, baby. Everyone else is a little bit behind the ball. So Aotearoa is where we are, yeah, where it's all coming in first. So we've also very grateful for that. Thank you so much, beautiful whānau. I'm just going to close with the karakia. Actually, close with a kia ora. I've been asked to close with the karanga of Hine Aotea. Kia ora. Oho mai, oho mai, oho mai. Oho mai te mana o te tāne. Oho mai te tapu o te wahine. Hawaii ki nui, Hawaii ki roa, Hawaii ki pāmamao, Hawaii ki tapu. Ki roto e te tapatoru, te moana nui a kiwa. Ko Aotea, ko Aotea, ko Aotearoa, he hei. Etu, 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 hini Aotea, hai.
The land of dreams, where the rhythm flows. Eagle and condor start to rise and glow. Side by side, they take to the sky. Spread their wings and let their spirits fly. The white rainbow shines bright in the air, bringing colors of hope, showing we care, guiding us to a world that's free from strife, where love and unity bring a brand new life. The Makura whispers secrets in our ears, telling tales of wisdom from the ancient years. We listen closely as the truth